Hello and welcome to Savage Fantasy, a game set in the Final Fantasy-like setting using the Savage World systems. Let us introduce ourselves. Wizzard.
I am Mr. Wizzard. I play the nobleman, former Dragoon, current Mage, Zest. I like jumping and dragons.
Hi, I'm Joe. Not to be confused with our GM, and trying to slowly transition to the name Joss. So, yeah, that's a thing. I play Kaya, the half-elf thief. All your things, they are actually mine. You just don't know it yet. Jay.
Okay, I'm Jay. I forgot we were going in order.
That's been a while.
So I'm Jay. I play Evets, the only E player now here, named E player. Finally, and so
Oh, why is
I'm gonna
that?
smash things.
Matt.
I'm Matt. I play Miri'ri, a Mithra monk. I like fish.
I guess that's it. Hi, I'm Amanda. I play Sidu, the white mage. Hopefully, I can keep you guys alive. So yeah.
And our normal sixth person, Jaren, has dropped from the campaign. So it is only these 5 people right now. So,
I'm
Last
very
we let-
curious. Go ahead.
last we left off, the party headed to Larn, the elven imperial city that is allied with the Solaris Empire. They explored the city there, took in their options, made shady dealings in back alleyways, and took a contract in which they had to fight a behemoth for money. You guys have just gotten back and paid for the behemoth and done some menial tasks around town.
Monies.
Monies?
Monies.
Oh wait, I have to see how badly. I think I healed up everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm perfectly fine.
Anybody? Yeah, because I healed you like a lot.
No. I never got hit by the thing.
Did you not? I thought you did.
No.
Somebody did.
I got the killing blow on it, though.
I got hurted.
Are you okay now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
So
so
everybody's good on heals. Okay. Alrighty then.
yep, everyone's at 0 wounds.
I can use my magic gun.
Yes.
Woo.
So, what do you do?
Instead of getting his spear enchanted for an extra 5 power points, Zest is going to look at auto injectors.
Alright.
Or whatever Kaya's equipment is. He'd like to look for something similar.
Alright, test investigation as you go shopping.
Hey, Honey Bunch, could you help me shop for auto injector?
Sidu looks around. Are you talking to me? Zest?
Do I look like I'm talking to Kaya or Miri? Or your Evets?
I'm
Alright then. Sure?
Yeah, I thought you were talking to Evets.
I thought he was talking to me too.
Yeah, I know.
I was waiting for him to say he was.
Alright.
Well,
I
Evets,
get it.
if you want to get in on this, we can have some 3-way shopping.
Oh
My
my
god!
gosh!
I'm half conscious right now. I'm just just saying whatever comes to mind.
That's great. Zest needed to loosen up a little.
I think that behemoth rattled me a bit much.
Alright, so
Evets
investigation
full walk
rolls.
Dead.
Wait,
Go
And
ahead, Joe.
Evets is going to do what?
I was gonna walk up to Zest, put my arm around him, like around his neck, like buddy, like sure, sweet buns, let's go find you some injectors.
I'm just gonna trail after them with my mouth, just my jaw.
Yep, go ahead with your investigation rolls.
I don't have words.
What we roll an investigation for?
You're
To find
searching
the
for a
thing.
specific item in the markets.
Oh. Oh no. I can't see my roll. It's way down there.
I got a 7.
Alright, CD, you eventually find it. It is.
Hey!
There is only one in stock, and it costs 500.
Look at that
Five.
found.
Oh, thank you, sweet pea.
You're welcome, Huddle Bunny.
This is the most aggressive pet naming I've ever heard in my entire life.
I'm just realizing this now, but Zest might actually have a fetish for Aaron. He has the only 2 Aaron in the party with
And calling it
having pet names.
Hey,
And
you like
gives him a
dragons?
No, see, Zest has a thing for dragons, and we're both like part dragons. It just took me
Yep.
a while to realize it.
Wow.
I am thoroughly disturbed right now. I just don't even.
All right.
Don't even.
I pay 500 for the auto injector, and that gets me 1 auto injection per time I load it up.
Yep. And you have
Oh,
to set up a
the-
specific
wait.
trigger.
Those are a common thing.
I mean, it's
Damn.
expensive.
Well, there was only one.
Well, not common.
There's
Well,
one
no,
in stock, but
I
Not
thought
a lot
it
of
was that
people buy
dude's
it, I guess.
invention.
No.
I'm saddened by this now.
You
It's
still
not
have-
as
You got yours for free.
I know, but it's not as special anymore. I took it because I thought I was taking something one of a kind from the man.
But
Oh well.
you can set it to do a few things. One, you can set it to automatically happen when you take a wound. You can automatically set it if you're taken to a certain number of wounds. Or if it's a Phoenix down that you put in there, you can have it automatically apply when you're incapacitated.
it cannot auto inject elixirs.
It can, but you have to set a trigger because you don't manually do it; it does it automatically. So basically, you set a condition, and when that condition is met, it triggers.
So it has this little biometric scanning device attached
Yeah.
to it.
So
Scan-
if you
alright.
want to, you could say if you are under this amount of power points, automatically apply.
Right.
So
And high elixirs are how much and heal how much mana?
the high elixirs cost 500 and restore 30.
Alright. I'll buy 1 high elixir and
Alright.
put it in the auto injector.
All right, and the condition is
Dip below
Be right back.
once 30 mana is spent, auto inject.
so if you're
Or
max.
below 7 power points.
Okay, so
if
when
I
you
go
get 7 or below,
It'll auto inject, yes.
gotcha. Yep. So keep up with your power points. Once that happens, you must trigger it if it's active.
Alright.
It's like a Fitbit with needles.
Yeah,
Mhm.
basically.
That's terrifying. Ucky.
All right. So the other people, which Joe is gone, so I guess Miri, what are you doing?
Eating fish.
I'm just following them around.
Okay, so I guess while we're waiting Joe to return, what do the three of you do?
Clean the
Alright.
massive amount of blood off of Barry.
I want to eat. Barry's making me hungry.
Don't touch my bird.
Yep, so you...
What? He seasoned and everything. Too much for Bear.
Oh my gosh!
I don't
Mary.
like Bear.
Well,
That's
there are restaurants that serve fish here, considering that the city is built on a river, so...
Do any of them serve chocobo?
I
Not
hate
really.
you.
River fish.
I gotta find a more exotic store. Is what you're saying?
Most people don't serve chocobo as food.
that's like walking into a someplace and ordering a horse haunch.
Yeah, pretty much.
You could probably do it
Basically,
some
yeah.
places, but it's
Not
not.
going to be something you can find easily.
Yeah.
Probably when to go hang out with the Banga again, they'd probably have it.
Oh, they
Hmm.
probably would. Yeah.
Zest
Yeah,
is going
by
to
the
treat
Banga.
everybody to a meal.
To be
Let's go
fair,
find a nice
I actually
restaurant.
thought about this. How does chocobos feel with something as big as a banga riding on it?
Ugh. I mean, I guess Barry's just happy that I'm not a Banga then.
I guess so.
I just make him carry my crap.
He's honored because you're royalty.
Well, he's from the
Yeah.
royal stables. He's a
Joe.
royal chocobo.
Yeah.
He said he'd be
What
back.
Yeah, he's
Never mind.
saying
No, I
he
said I was back.
People were talking when he said he was back, so it was hard to hear. But what are you doing?
I don't know. I guess I'll just casually stroll about the city, or ride about the city if I can on my dirt bike. If
Hey.
there's
On your dirt.
actual roads, I don't know the layout. Like, is this like an Ewok-esque city?
Well, once you're in the forest, sure, but you're in the capital area, so you just see all these buildings. You're inside of an area encompassed by marble walls, and the city itself just seems like it's almost like a shopping plaza kind of aesthetic,
hmm
where like
We're in a
it's just
shopping mall in the
there's
middle of
just
the forest.
basically a
So-
circle with stalls around it, and in the upper levels it's the same way, except instead of shops they're houses.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just casually stroll through.
I have
Yeah, you probably
curiosity.
wouldn't
Does anyone remember why it was suggested that you come here?
No.
We had to talk to somebody specific. There was
No.
somebody specific for some sort of item.
It was to stop here and then continue on to the next temple.
Well, can I roll smarts?
Yes, roll smarts.
Yeah, like I remember there was a task we came here for, but
Oh,
like,
it wasn't a task, but it was a Sidu and Zest. Wait a second. Wasn't it the fact that there was an extensive library that if we wanted to learn more information about stuff that's going on, we should go there?
Oh, library.
It was. I don't remember
Okay.
at all.
Oh, to be fair,
Well,
the
I'm
person
supposed
who
to
told
be
you
like-
about it was Jock, so.
Yeah.
Well, and it is the evening since we just got back from fighting Behemoth.
Oh yeah, it kind of is the evening now, isn't it?
Yes.
That's
So
all I
if you
remember
want
from last
to
session
go to
was
sleep and
Behemoth.
rest and do more things in the morning, you can.
Zest said he was going to treat everybody to dinner. I heard that.
Alright.
Yeah.
No pixie backsies.
Yep. for every meal from now until eternity.
That is not what he said.
Shh!
Yep.
Don't ruin this for me.
You have
Alright.
plenty of bagels. and
Do you
muffins.
want simple food
Oh yeah, I'll eat a bagel.
or nice
That's
food?
what I'm doing, Joe.
Nice food.
Okay, spend 12 gil per person. So
about the
times
lobster?
560.
All right.
I want lobster.
That's
Wait,
a
can my
seafood,
lobster
so.
have? Can my lobster have?
Oh,
I want my food to feel.
this is a
special
river,
when
so it's
I
more
eat it.
like giant crawfish, I guess.
Hold on. What did Matt say?
He says he wants
Can-
a lobster that has been fed lobster. Or something like that.
Yeah, I want my food to feel special when I eat it.
I am so
Nope.
glad we gave you Leviathan.
Do what I say, or I will eat you. That's how you're gonna persuade it every time.
That's
Mhm.
Yep. That's exactly how that's gonna work.
I'll just swallow your orb. Better
Oh.
do what I say.
Jay, phrasing. That's all
I
I'm
said
gonna say.
what?
He said
Moving on.
orb.
I said orb.
Anyway. Dinner time.
Moving on.
Anyway, yeah.
So you all gather and start eating dinner.
I just realized I'm horrible at dinner conversations.
Are you now?
Good, then shut up and eat, and let us eat in peace. God.
And just start shoving food in her mouth, I guess.
Aggressive Kaya.
Yeah.
I
I was
opened my
kidding. That was
lobster
not
without
in
a
character.
tool.
Okay.
Your
You open
hands
your
are
lob-
tools.
Yeah, your hands
You have
are
claws.
They give you like one of those.
Oh,
little,
wait, that's
like,
right.
Shell cracky things.
That's right. She doesn't like getting dirty, so yeah.
Yeah.
But
Got a
it's
little-
food.
But
Got a little
is
bowl
lobster.
of water she can dip her
Lobster's
finger
not dirty.
claw tips in.
Well,
But
she's
this
not-
is lobsters.
okay.
Lobster is life.
I love Miri'ri. She's great.
You think Miri's great? You should meet Eula.
Anyway,
So
any conversation
Tomorrow-
you meet?
So,
tomorrow we'll be looking at the library, I suppose.
I suppose.
Great.
Assuming it's a
And-
public access one.
Yeah, assuming. I mean, you got sort of like half the credentials to live here, right? I mean, you got the elf thing-ish.
I meant, like, assuming it's not a private collection.
Well,
But I
yeah.
mean- Any collection is the public collection as long as I'm involved. So, I mean,
Well, I wouldn't say that too.
I look around as I say that to make sure nobody's close enough to overhear it.
So, Sidu looks like she's feeling better now because, from her attack from Jacques, because her strength is back up. Yay, I don't look like I'm
Yay.
hollow and dying.
Is Zest's week-long agility crisis averted now?
Has it been a week?
Oh, it has not? Okay.
Actually, I misread. It doesn't last a week, so it's gone now.
Yay.
Yay, we've recovered from that horrible ordeal. Woo, high five, Zest.
Woo.
As you had
Yeah.
5 hands, you're like, oh, muscles still sore.
Oh. Okay, maybe not that hard. Ugh.
I'll be able to try to look up what that strange materia he had was and try to see if there's any information on the dagger he was using.
You mean this thing? And she like fiddles with her.
You
Funky
just pull the
necklace.
dark materia out and just fiddle with it.
Well, it's around her neck. It's not like she's hiding it. It's there.
Well, most people see it and it's like, oh, it's a green materia.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
well. I mean,
But
you
it
can
was
see
a clear
clear.
bauble. Yeah.
Clear.
So it just looks like a little bauble.
It
Oh,
looks
excuse
like a
me.
little
bauble.
glass
Oh, wait, you're
orb
talking
in
about the
a-
clear materia.
Yeah.
Oh, that
No,
one.
Yeah. And Zest will say, yeah, that one too.
So the anima materia. Okay.
Yeah.
The one that likes to eat people.
Hey, I see no problem with feeding it bad guys. Just saying.
That sounds
I
fair.
do.
Says the person who's got secrets that we kind of have like a suicide pact going on at a character.
Okay then.
Wow.
No. I object to sending anything to that thing.
What?
No.
Why?
See how you feel when you try. Then the thing tries to eat you.
Okay, yeah, but as long as I don't feed it you, I don't see the problem.
Being
Think
eaten
that I
is one
wouldn't
of the
wish
most
upon another
primal
person.
fears.
Well, okay, there is one person.
Being eaten alive is one of the most primal fears. It's not that along with drowning and being burned alive It's not something I'd
Anybody who
will.
hurts the people
So
at
anyway,
the
this
house
food is
should
really
die.
good.
What?
I think she was speaking with her
The
mouth.
food is really good.
Oh.
Maybe-
okay.
Yeah, Kaya after having said, well, there is one person, she just started stuffing her face. I was like, oh, this food's really
Ew.
good.
Close your mouth.
Yep.
I mean, you're weird.
Well,
Talk when you're done.
to a successful venture, and he lifts up his glass.
Are we drinking alcohol? Is that a thing we're doing?
You may
I
have
am.
alcohol if you want. Yep, so you have some wine with
Yes.
your food.
I've done things that I sort of regret.
I am going
I'm
to
drinking.
pass on the alcohol. For the sheer fact of mwahahaha.
I'm going to drink a little bit.
Right.
Toast.
I must be slightly tipsy. Lift my glass in a toast to a successful-ish venture.
No one died. Words to live by.
Well, yeah, we close to it, but yeah.
Right, are you done for the night, or?
I'm good.
Are we gonna like go sleep in a treehouse? Is that a thing?
There's a hotel.
Yes.
I want to go check out the library
There. Right.
and find out if it's a public place or a private place.
You go, you find the library, and it is currently closing hours because of the time of day.
Yeah,
But it does have hours on it.
so it is
Posted.
public. Okay.
It appears to be public.
All right.
It'll be open at 6 a.m.
All right. I think I'm gonna wander the streets a bit at night.
Eh,
There's a song about that somewhere.
Well, if it,
Roxanne.
God damn it!
That one works, I guess.
No, it doesn't.
Test notice, Kaya.
Okay. Notice. No.
You just like to be in
Notice.
trouble, don't you?
Notice. Yes. It makes things fun and adventurous. I see it.
So you are walking along. You're kind of on one of the upper tiers that kind of looks downwards to some of the lower tiers and walking. And you see a bunch of people walking on the bottom. You look down and you see that they are the Elven Imperial soldiers that seem to be escorting two people. One of them,
All
you
right.
notice, is a well-dressed Elven man, possibly a knight or noble,
All right.
and the other is Caligo.
Oh, damn it. I need to talk to him.
Caligo, baby, we gotta stop meeting like this.
I still think there's something between the two of you. Where's that thing? Kaya, there you go, OTP.
Oh.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
All right. I'll do my best to follow them without being seen from above.
Alright, test stealth.
Ugh. All right, I'll go with it.
Alright, so one roll for the guards. Not enough. Okay, they don't appear to see you.
All right.
You walk, and eventually they get to a large building that appears to be an official government building that they enter.
All right.
What do you do? As soon as they
The
go in, most of the guards that are surrounding them kind of start dispersing.
Okay. I'm on an upper level of the city, right?
Yep, you're one level above them.
All right. How big is this building?
Well, most of the buildings are attached, so you can't tell like where the ends are, but the
Okay.
actual entranceway is decently sized.
It's more. I want to know if I can get like on the roof or like in an upper floor window of this building.
The roof of it is
There's another building.
you just see a wall where you'd have to go to the roof. So when you enter from the first floor, there's probably a floor above it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Is there a window on the floor that, or on the level I'm at, that I could probably sneak into?
If there is windows, it would all the windows are on the outside
Okay.
where the light actually can come in.
Okay. Is there any like sort of way I could possibly get to these windows? Let me just put that. Is there a way I can get into this building without going to the first floor?
Okay. Take a look at the.
Is what I'm trying to find out.
Go to the actual picture of the building over here.
Yeah.
All right.
Of the city?
Yeah, the big city.
Yeah.
So think of it as. I'll draw this line as 2 floors being separated.
Oh. Okay.
So you'd have to go out to the outside here and then climb up there.
Okay. I'll go down to the second floor and actually go down in through the main entrance.
Alright. You get in, you find the entrance.
Yep.
And you see that there is a bunch of stuff set up. You notice the first thing you see is seems to be some guards and a metal detector.
All right.
What do you do?
Is there a waiting room before the metal detectors, or would it be after the metal detectors?
It'll be after.
Okay. I'll remove all my weapons and
Alright, so
offer them to the guards and head in.
Alright, they take a container, give you a ticket to indicate which one is yours,
Mm-hmm.
and you get through.
All right.
You're in a waiting area. You notice that there is a
Yep.
reception and a couple doorways. And you see the Imperial symbol really big just behind the people where the reception are.
Yes.
What do you do?
I'll go to the receptionist.
Hi, do you have an appointment?
No, actually, I'm here with, Sir Caligo. I was running a little late. Can you point me in his direction?
Do you have a badge?
I don't.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Like I said, I was running late and I kind of forgot it. And
Alright, give me a second. I will see if I can contact Sir Caligo. And she picks up a phone and starts talking to it.
Yeah.
She looks at you and she's like, your name, please?
Meryl Solis.
Alright, she says... she says that into the thing. She hangs up the phone after and says, please wait. And kind of points
All right.
at the chairs to the side.
Okay, I'll take a seat.
And about 15 minutes later, you see Caligo walking towards the lobby.
And I'm just sitting there, legs crossed, hands behind my head, just waiting for him. with a smug grin.
He walks past the receptionist towards you.
Lol.
Kind of
When he
sighs.
when he walks up, I'll stand up and offer my hand. Circle ego.
He shakes your hand and whispers, "What are you doing here?"
I could ask you the same thing.
I'm sorry, I'm an Imperial.
I mean, I'm technically a citizen.
Citizen, yes, this is a government building.
I know. And technically, I am working for you, so.
Oh my gosh.
It's too risky to let you in.
Alright, can you at least give me some information on what's going on here? I'm sure you wouldn't just come here for pleasantries, especially with everything that's going on.
I'll explain later. This is not the place to talk about things.
Obviously. So, tomorrow for breakfast? Chill, I'll pay this time.
He turns around and leaves.
I just give a smug grin as I walk out.
Yep, you walk
And
out.
of course, I will collect my
Yep,
belongings.
collect your belongings and leave.
Yep.
Alright. Do you retire to the hotel?
Yes.
Alright. So, does everyone sleep till the next day?
Yes.
No, I sleep till the day after. I'm sorry, I'm smug. Did a smug asshole
Alright.
that I.
What
Please
time
forgive
does the
me.
party want to wake up?
8 a.m. for me.
Since I was out a little later, I'll say 9:30. Oh wait, no. Yeah, 9 o'clock.
I
Alright.
want to get up
Plenty
early
of time
and-
for me to take all the bagels.
Oh.
When Kai goes to raid the bagels, there's no bagels. She's like, no!
And Evets just standing in the corner against the wall, off to the side, eating a bagel.
Ooh, muffin.
So, Sidu, what time do you say you're going to wake up?
I want to get up early so I can go to the stable and take care of Barry.
So, what time?
Let's say 6:30.
Okay. At 6:30, you wake up, you go to the stables. You check in on Barry, feed him. Everything seems fine. What do you do after you take care of Barry?
Go do breakfast for myself.
Alright. You go to the hotel, you grab breakfast.
Okay, I'm gonna just chillax and wait for everybody else to wake up.
Probably be around 7:30 by the time that happens. So, eventually, 8 o'clock comes. Everyone who said that they're going to wake up at 8 o'clock, which is Evets and... I don't know what time Zest and Miri'ri were waking up.
Zest is military trained, so he probably waked up rather early.
Define early.
Got some.
I don't know. He's been rather lax lately, you know, with all his military stuff.
I know, especially since now that he's a former Dragoon, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Self-proclaimed.
Now
We'll
he's
get
changing
we'll
his
get to
stories.
the actual resignation papers once the end of the world is averted. But
So,
Zest will get up at, let's say, 6:30 and start training until 8.
and Miri'ri, what time are you waking? Matt?
Mary?
You're muted.
You know, Matt said be right back
Oh, did he?
Oh, did he? I
Ah.
didn't hear that.
in chat on Discord.
Oh, he did.
Okay.
Well, that was 6 minutes ago.
It happens.
I know. What does he
But
need?
knowing Matt's character, he probably won't be up till like noon.
Not unless I wave this fish over her head.
I just pictured Evets literally slapping her with a fish.
That's if she doesn't wake up right
Alright.
away.
So you have all.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm sorry.
Okay. So the three of you who are left have eaten breakfast. What do you do after?
What time did the store start opening here? Or would I know?
It depends on the store.
I want to get rid of some of this junk I've been carrying around all this damn time.
You can sell
I-
for half price if it's mundane. If it's
I don't think a
something not-
rocket launcher is mundane.
No, it is
What is-
not.
I want to sell this harpoon gun.
That you could sell for half its price.
Okay.
So you can get.
And I don't know any place I can sell my, robot arm. And ammo for it. So I'm thinking I just need to go to straight up to a weapon shop or maybe a black market for this stuff.
Yeah. So what are you selling?
I want to sell my rocket, the ammo, and the
How many
small.
rockets?
I have 4.
So rocket launcher with 4 rockets. What else?
And then the small robot arm with 50 rounds extra.
With 50 rounds. What else?
That's all.
Uh,
I want to keep the big hammer gun or the big robot arm.
it'll give you 500 for the launcher and its rounds.
Mm-hmm.
He'll give you 300 for the robot arm.
Okay, I'll do that. So 800. So yeah,
So
800.
All right. So what do you do now?
Oh, I feel good. I got all this weight off my shoulders, literally. That was a lot of weight I was carrying. Let's see. I'll go ahead and go to the library ahead of everybody else right now.
All right, you find the library. You go
Is
in.
it? Mhm.
And you see it. It looks like a traditional modern library, but it is a really large place. You notice that there are 4 floors to the library.
Okay.
So,
Sorry, I'm adjusting my inventory also while I'm doing this. There we go.
what do you do? What do you seek out in the library?
Do I know what route we were looking for offhand? I don't remember out of
It
character.
was just if you wanted to find anything. There was nothing specific. Like people
Okay.
had
I return.
questions about gods and stuff, and the answer was there's a pretty good library here if you want to find stuff.
Okay. First, I'm trying to remember how much. It's just 1 per. Okay. I'm gonna put 6 points into investigation.
Okay. And what
Actually,
do you-
no. Can I? So I'd make it. I have a D4, so I'd make it D12 plus 1.
Okay, you have a D4, so 6.
I put 6.
8,
Or that'd be plus
10,
2?
12. D12 plus 2.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna see what they have on robotics here.
Alright, test investigation. Alright, they do have some robotics books.
Okay.
If you spend some time studying, you might be able to learn some schematics.
Okay. I would like to do that.
Alright.
I'm
It's
back.
been,
You'll
or is
spend
there a set time?
8 hours.
8 hours. Dang. Sure,
And
let's do it.
You can also test
I
your
can
knowledge
also-
engineering to possibly cut down the time.
Can't I check out books also? Or is
If
it
you
not
have a
like that
library
here in
card.
this lab? Okay.
Which requires you to be a citizen.
Hi.
You're not a citizen.
She technically is.
I think she is. Yeah. I'll
We
like
literally
blame it-
just had a conversation about that with
thought-
Clego.
I
Yeah.
thought she was a citizen of the other place.
This is Empire territory.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's still the Empire. Actually, you might have to be, like, local to Lauren, actually.
Well,
That's okay. I don't think I can get a library card just due to
I'm pretty sure you
certain
can.
reasons of my past anyway.
I don't think library. I'm not sure if they required that identification or not. I was pretty sure I was able to get my library card without any issue. No ID needed or anything.
You
Well,
do
this-
need ID.
Yeah, you typically do need ID.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
They're
what you
not
say I
just
can
gonna
cut
say,
down the
here,
time,
take
Joe?
my books, just promise you'll return it.
Yeah. So what is it you said I can do to cut down the time, Joe? Test
Knowledge
what?
engineering.
Okay. I want to Benny
Alright.
that.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. I'm not
Alright,
gonna
okay.
waste Benny's. It's gonna do this.
It's going to take you the full 8 hours.
Okay.
So,
For something this Monday, I'm not gonna keep wasting Benny's.
let's see, it's 9 o'clock now, so it'll be around 5 o'clock when you're done with your research.
Okay.
Alright. What's everyone else doing?
That works out 'cause I gotta be right back.
Waiting for somebody else to go to the library with me, I guess.
Alright, who do you ask to go to the library
Zest.
with you?
I'll probably will.
Zest comes down with his armor on, spear
You
left
never,
behind.
like, take that off, or
Have to be prepared at a moment's notice.
right?
That's what's great about leather armor.
Morning.
I apologize. I need to excuse me for a minute. I'll
So,
be right back.
alright, so Kaya and... I mean, not Kaya. Miri and Sidu, you arrive at the library.
I'm assuming Zest is
Yeah.
coming with us. I
Zest...
think that's what that was.
Okay, I'll say Zest is there, but he's autopiloted now.
Okay.
Boop, boop, beep.
So, what do you look for when you're at the library?
Man, they sure got a lot of fire started in this place.
Mary, their books.
Yeah.
All right. I wanna. Guess I wanna research this bauble that I got. This shiny thing.
Test investigation.
Okay.
You cannot find any material on any material that's clear.
Can I give it one more go, like Benny it?
Yeah. Nope, you can't find any material on clear materia.
Alrighty.
Is there a secondary objective you want to try to find?
Back.
Welcome back.
Apologize
And you
again.
came to the library with us.
Yes.
is there some sort of knowledge you want to try to find while you're in the library?
I want to research the ceremonial dagger Jacques had.
Alright, test investigation.
You would also like to rent a DVD of How to Train Your Dragon.
It's funny
I-
'cause it's true.
I think How to Train Your Thief would be more helpful.
No, not with what you not with what you did at the last city we were at. I will train you.
What do you call it? Sidu,
Hmm?
could you help me?
With?
I want to find information on this, and he'll pull out his phone with a picture of the dagger on it.
Oh. That. Sure.
Alright, test investigation.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'm trying to think if that's
I'm
enough.
back.
Alright, eventually you start looking through, and you're kind of in the religion section of the library, and you eventually find a book of distorted doctrines of the faith.
Ugh.
And eventually you see, like, many beliefs that are considered heresy that some people believe in. And eventually you find that there are some people who worship darker gods, one of which being Anima. And eventually you recognize some of the symbols in there, because those symbols appeared on the dagger as well.
Here, Zest. This ucky thing.
And, yep, Zest, you start looking through it. And test smarts. Based to see your ability to read. This is basically
Okay.
how fast you can read, basically.
I helped Miri find a picture
I-
book about food.
Yeah, that's fine.
Accidentally hit the wrong one, but that's
Well,
Ooh.
it counts just because you whispered it. Doesn't matter. So you're looking through and you see that it doesn't take you too long to read through it, but you see that a lot of the people who worship these dark gods believe that they had the power given to them by those gods to seal the quote-unquote false gods, the false gods being the 7 that are the real gods.
No, my god's better. Okay, gotcha. I'm guessing that with the runes on this dagger and the thing there, he was trying to get Anima to eat Leviathan, or at least drain his power.
You don't know his
Possibly.
exact plans, but based on what you're reading, you're pretty sure that he was doing some sort of ritual that would have subdued Leviathan. And possibly cut it off from its red materia, making it
Ooh.
unable to connect with mortals.
Huh. And then Anima would have been able to take his place, theoretically.
You don't see anything there, but you can theorize that.
In the sense that if all the gods were cut off from their red materias, then who are the gods left that you have to pray to?
Right.
Alright,
is there any
Okay.
other information you want to try to find?
black materia.
Black materia?
I I believe that was what you called the.
Pulled off
Oh,
Yeah,
dark
the
materia.
evil
That is a
dark
green
materia.
materia.
Oh,
the evil Ucky one.
You can test investigation to see if you could find a book of rare materias. As I assume you go,
Wait.
Sidu, can you help me find
Sidu,
Sidu?
Sidu,
honey bunches of oats.
Still a better romance than Twilight.
Can you
Two
help me
random
find?
strangers sitting on a bench not acknowledging each other is a better romance story than Twilight.
That is Twilight.
Okay.
No offense to anybody who likes Twilight.
So,
I don't care if anybody who likes Twilight is offended. I stand by my statement.
Shush you.
alright. So you go and you eventually find a book, and it's alphabetical. And eventually you find the dark materia, and you notice that there's a warning saying do not use this materia on it.
Do not use the dark materia on that book.
No, do not use the dark materia.
Oh, okay.
Is that?
But that's written in the book.
Sugar lips.
Yeah, sweetie pie.
Oh, this is so painful.
Alright, you see that the dark materia is a very powerful version of destruction materia. It works just like other destruction materia, except its element is darkness, and it deals an extra d6.
No.
But it has some adverse effects on the caster.
No.
What are the symptoms?
It can vary based on your casting, but it mentions the most common one is shortening of lifespan.
Holy crap! No.
Warning: may cause shortening of lifespan and death. Please use responsibly.
Destroy that thing.
Honestly, I'm thinking of a box, a shovel, and a hole somewhere in the middle of the forest.
We'll just get Leviathan to eat it.
I could probably Titan would be a better thing for burying it somewhere far, far away from anyone getting it. But we'll have to deal with that once we left the city.
Promise me you won't use that thing.
Yes.
That's not a promise. It was
Yes.
yesterday, and I've had to... Seriously, Zest.
I'm not going to use the dark materia.
Is there anything else you want to research while you're in this library?
I'm gonna get a
How-
cookbook for Miri'ri to stare at.
How to deal with PTSD?
I don't know how to respond to
GM
that.
says what?
Yeah, Jim says, what?
Yeah, really.
I mean, you
I
find
know.
some books that are meant to help recovering people. It seems to mostly deal with people who are in wars and stuff. Kind of a motivational book that you can find. I'm not even going to make you test investigation for that, so.
Does Miri'ri enjoy her cookbook that I found her?
So, Miri, she hands you a book. You open up, and there's just pictures of fish all through it.
Oh. Can I keep it?
Oh. I love Miri. No, but I figured, you could maybe jot down some recipes and cook them later when we go fishing, because we'll probably do that at some point.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Alright, so you just want to study the cookbook to learn how to cook fish better?
Yes.
Test
This
smarts
is
to
the
see how
only
long
book.
it'll take you to do that.
This book is the only book that will not be used to light campfires.
Yep. Mary Testamarts. Alright, you read it.
Oh no!
As you're like, oh, you're supposed to put it in the fire.
I'm imagining just no actual instructions, just doodles of the food on the page.
Yeah, I was just like that green. I was like thinking that green stuff looks like poison ivy. Okay.
Oh no! You know, you're probably gonna have to eat that at some point. Just saying.
You
So
should
know.
Let it be. Lose
You
it
spent
for,
some
eat
time
more.
researching, but you gain no benefit because of the crit fail.
Alright.
Aw. At least you got to look at a book full of fish. Pictures,
Yeah,
I
you pretty much
guess.
spent your entire time, like, you started reading, but then you're like, why would I read when I could just stare at these pictures? And start
Yep.
salivating.
Gaze into the fish.
And what you've already written down, even though it's like two things, you've drooled all over it, and now it is smudged.
Yep.
Alright, so... Kaya,
Yes.
where are you?
Gimme.
I'll basically, I'll be waiting for Caligo near where we met, but not quite, in direct with the building.
Alright, eventually Kligo walks out, looks at you, and slowly starts to approach.
All right. So,
So,
what's going on here?
well, I'm supposed to meet with my father, who is in the city here.
Holy crap!
Is what?
He was going to brief me on my next assignment. I'm supposed to meet him later tonight.
Should just assassinate him now. I mean, what?
Apparently, I wasn't given full details because of things in person, but from what I understand, it most likely has something to do with Bahamut.
Where?
I don't know yet.
You'll tell me when, right?
I'll tell you as soon as I'm out of the Empire and can safely use my phone without it being traced.
I meant where you're meeting him.
Why should that matter to you?
I have my reasons.
Oh shit.
You're not going to be able to get anywhere near there.
Been told that before.
If you want to fight everyone in that building, as he nods backwards.
I wouldn't have to fight them.
Then
Just
I'll-
get past them.
I'm meeting him at 8 p.m. I don't know exactly which room.
All right.
I really need to talk to him.
Anything else?
Hmm. No, I don't think that's it. We just came here for some supplies before we head on to the next. So that's all. Just seeing you here was a bit worrying, so I had to ask.
Very well. If you need me any further, when I contact Biggs and Wedge when I leave this place, If you contact them, they'll should be able to get reroute to me.
All right.
He nods and starts
Not
leaving.
back. All right. All right. I'll head back off myself.
All right, where do you go?
Um. Hmm. I want to go back to the black marketplace.
All right, you eventually find the place. Since you've already done business with them, they don't do the whole charade of seeing if they can trust
Who are you?
Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
who are you? And let you
Okay.
through.
All
See
right.
the merchant's like, so, anything else you need?
I need to be invisible and soundproof.
Invisibility materia. Oh, that's a rare one.
I'm assuming that's a no.
That's a no.
How about some sort of secret entrance into the embassy?
Wait, are you serious?
She's looking at him deadpan right now.
The embassy. Secret entrance. Why would you ever go in there?
What was that? What was your policy? You don't want to know?
Well, that was more of a we don't know because we would never try something like that.
If I told you, trust me, you wouldn't want to know. Plausible deniability.
Look, we know nothing about breaking in there.
That's unfortunate.
We do everything we can to avoid the place entirely.
So do you know where I can get him invisibility material by the end of the day?
If you knew, I would like to know, because I want one myself. Make my job easier.
All right. Thanks anyway.
Alright, very well.
She'll leave. And head back to or she'll head to the library.
Alright. So you find the library. When you get in there, you see Miri'ri drooling while looking through pages of a book. And you see that Zest and Sidu are looking through the library trying to find books, and Evets is just in a corner diligently studying.
I'd like to look for a book on the gods, a history of them.
Roll investigation. Alright. You find a book on the gods. What do you want to research in there?
I want to know more about Bahamut.
Alright. You go and you find Bahamut. And you start noticing that Bahamut is kind of a largely debated one. You know that Bahamut is the one who created the Arans, and you know that he is also one revered by the Benga after he gave their blessing to create the Dragoon. And later other races could also become Dragoons later.
Yeah.
And you start looking, and the book mentions that the reason he disappeared about 1,000 years ago is largely unknown.
Interesting. Anything about the dark gods in here?
It only mentions about the 7 main gods, but
Okay.
roll investigation. As you start looking through the topics, see what knowledges you can get.
Ugh.
Would you like to Benny that?
No, I would not.
Alright. So
Kidding me? I'm saving my bennies.
Alright, so you just look through, you have the history of the gods. It has profiles on all the 7 gods. And it has a chapter about the relationships between God and man. Is there anything
Okay.
specific you want to look at?
I'd like to find Evets. Is he here?
You find Evets, you notice that he's head down in a book, and you notice that he's scribbling on a piece of paper. So Evets, Kaya approaches you.
Oh. Hey, Kaya.
You're handy with devices, right?
Not at all.
As you notice, he has our robotics book open.
I mean, I was being sarcastic when I said that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I disconnected. What did Evets say?
Oh, I said not at all.
Sarcastically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As he has a robotics book open in front of him.
Yeah. Think you could make something to turn me invisible?
One second. Let me look.
You can put 6 points, right?
Yeah.
Let's
Because
see
for
if that's-
every level, I think.
Projection. Nope, you need 8 points to do this.
Yeah.
And that's the projection from invisibility.
And I can't take negatives to stuff, right? I mean, I've never tried, but
There are negatives you can take.
yeah, but I've never asked.
I do not allow
tried to take-
anything like the monstrous or permanent, though.
So,
Actually, I'll allow
So if
you
I
to
did,
take
like-
permanent.
but would it be permanent, Joe?
As long as it's invented, as long as you don't switch out the points.
Okay, so once I switch out the points, then it becomes unpermanent.
Yes. But then
Okay,
you have to re-switch it back in if you want to go back to it, so...
Yeah.
It's still a
uh,
hindrance.
Wouldn't device be a negative?
No, because Invent says you cannot take device negatives. Because it's already
Damn.
assumed. Everything from
Yeah.
Invent is a device.
So if I took permanent, I would always have to take permanent with invisibility. Is that what you're saying, or not?
If you want the projection.
Okay.
Because you need 4 for invisibility, 4 for
Yeah,
projection.
Right
then
now,
subtract
okay. I
2.
was talking about for future time.
No,
It's like-
you can eventually not have
Okay.
permanent.
How far can this projection go, though?
She has to stay within melee of you at all times.
Okay, that's the
For
downside.
plus point, she can share her power with one adjacent person as an action for each round. So she.
Oh my
So you all have
Yeah.
to pretty much be side by side at all times.
The invisibility adventures of Kaya and Evets.
I'm just like reminded of the invisibility cloak with Harry Potter with two people under the cloak and they can't separate. That's what it's gonna be.
How is your character with sneaking?
What did you say, Joe?
How's your character with sneaking?
Are you trained in stealth?
I have a D4 in stealth. A 6.
Well, you have to keep in mind there's a -2 to notice checks.
Yeah, it's -2 because we're invisible. This is how it's gonna have to work because I can't just give you devices. And making an invisibility
dumb.
device for someone else to use would like cost actual money. Right, Joe?
If you could find an invisibility device.
Yeah, if I ever could make one, yeah.
Sure. Zest.
Fuck. Let's do this.
Nightmare! Well, you know that the meeting was at 8, so you have some time since it's morning now.
Mm-hmm.
8 a.m. or p.m.?
PM.
PM.
Okay.
So you'll be done with your research.
Yeah. You can just tell me what I like learn after the game, Joe, if it's anything like important-ish or. I'm not gonna make you bother with it right now.
Yeah, I was going to generate it during the break, but
Okay. How long are we going on break? Or when? How long till?
I had a good stopping point, which is likely after this library.
Okay. This
So,
dinner's almost ready.
alright. So, Sidu and Zest, is there any further knowledge you're trying to seek?
No.
Anything about gods or what you might expect? Any of the locations?
I know a bit about them, so can't think of anything specific.
CD?
Amanda? I don't think she's there.
Oh, she might have.
Oh, I'm here. Sorry, I was muted. Do we know where Shiva is? Is that a thing?
You know where the
Server.
temple to Shiva is, yes.
Okay, so we don't
It's
need to know
north
that.
of Gladium.
Okay.
Do you want to look up information about Shiva?
Yeah,
Alright, roll investigation.
might as well. Since we're here. Blam. I know when her birthday is.
Yeah, you apparently do. So you're looking through, and first of all, is there any specific questions before I say what you know?
No, not really.
Okay, so you're looking through. She is the ice goddess. The citadel that she's in is mainly built so that it can't be frozen over as easily. Based on the materials built. And you're looking through, and one thing you find interesting, you're starting to look through the history of Shiva, and you find a section where she took on the form of a hume for several decades. You're reading through, and she took the name Gentiana in order to be the advisor to the king in Zarya. not telling anyone that she was Shiva until it was discovered much later.
Huh.
You're looking through, and apparently it's possible for gods to take mortal forms. As you're looking through, and there's more than one instant in which they have done so.
Interesting. Also, do I notice Zest reading his weird little scythe book over there in the corner?
A scythe book?
Psych.
Psych.
As in, you know.
Psychiatric.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Yep, you're just reading about PTSD and how to get over it.
Alright, Joe, can I attempt to steal that book about the gods that I was reading earlier?
You mean sneak it out?
Yeah.
The one
Test
I'm
perception first.
Okay, there's cameras.
Alright,
Perception.
that is persuasion.
Is that persuasion?
Yes,
is
it
persuasion.
is.
It's because you said perception, you son of a bitch.
Test notice.
Notice. Notice. Notice.
Alright. You notice that the back end of the book kind of has a bump in it, and it looks like there's something kind of encoded in the book itself. And you see a lot of sensors at the exit of the library.
Oh.
You're pretty sure if you
Oh.
got it out of here
Things.
without checking it out, it would set an alarm.
Hmm. Are there any cameras in here?
Yes.
Is there any spots that I can find where the cameras can't see me?
There are a few.
Okay. Can I go to one of those spots and cut this lump out?
You can.
Okay.
Alright, so you just cut
I'm
the
assuming
back-
I'd have to stealth to make sure nobody sees me.
Oh yeah, you'd have to stealth.
You defiler of library books.
Yes!
You defiler of
I
library.
know all the librarians watching today are just shaking their heads.
Would you like to Benny that?
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
I explode into an 8.
The librarians that are watching just went, ha ha.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure this librarian's gonna be all, what the fuck are you doing?
The Adventures of Kaya getting in trouble all the freaking
I'm
time.
not gonna Benny. Fuck it. I'm saving it for my adventure with Evets.
If that happens.
What do you mean if it happens?
Alright,
Well,
so
I mean, look what you're doing right now.
you start taking your knife and you start clawing, and you're about halfway when someone comes out in the eye. It's like, ma'am, what are you doing?
Nothing. I'm gonna quickly hide my knife.
Ma'am, you know that is illegal, right?
What's illegal?
That the man just continues walking forward. So, I could go ahead and tell everyone that you were stealing, or you could make it worth my while to look away.
I flip him a Koku.
What do you do?
I'm sorry. What'd you have in mind?
100 gil.
50.
Oh, look, my mouth seems like it's opening more and more, almost like it's about to shout to something.
Wait a second. I'm gonna look at the book. Is there a price on it over the barcode on the back?
You mean like an MSRP?
Yeah.
Uh,
And if there is, how much does it say?
I'll say it says about 35.
I'll laugh at him, just hand him the book, and walk away.
Because the person was not a librarian, so you just throw him the book, and he goes, and you start walking away, and he's like, He just
Wait,
puts the
what?
book into the shelf and just walks away.
What happened?
There's no evidence that she
Wait.
was doing it, so she threw him the book. And
What?
you and the other patron just walk away from the situation.
Yep.
What?
100 gills? I can get a 35 gil book? What the fuck is he smoking?
Well, it was more so he doesn't tell authorities. Not,
I know. But still, my actions.
yeah. If he had been able to enforce that further, it would have been worth, but...
Oh, yes, totally, but
So, you walk away. What do you do?
I go find a bookstore and get this book.
Test investigation?
Investigation.
You don't
I'm
find it.
unable to find anything.
Yep.
Oh.
You can't find it. A basic success wouldn't have even been enough, so... It's a lot
Okay.
harder to find it at the bookstore than the library because of the reduced selection.
hmm That's fine.
Alright, so what do you do?
Didn't need it that badly anyway. Yeah, I guess I'll wait until it's time to do the thing.
Alright, is there anything else anybody in the library wants to do?
No, I'm good.
Just 8 hours of looking at fish.
Yep.
It's heaven. It
With
really.
with some
is.
breaks to eat fish.
Sidu's gonna like leave the library and just kind of go find a garden or something.
And go find a what?
A garden or some sort of place to relax.
Yeah, there are plenty of places to relax, and you go and you find an area that's kind of a... You kind of go on one of the upper rings to the outside area, and there is a nice garden out there. You look out, you could see the landscape of the caverns and the waterfalls in the distance, as well as the forest surrounding. And I guess we'll take a break. So, you are all looking, you've done your research in the libraries. And you eventually wait out, and it is getting close to the meeting time. It is 7:45, and you and Evets are meeting up to do your secret mission thingy.
I just imagined them wearing stockings on their heads.
They don't make stockings big enough to cover my horns.
You get,
You put two individual socks on each of your horns.
Yeah.
No.
No. He straight up just has pantyhose over his head, and each of the horns goes through the leggings on it.
Wow.
So,
Jay sounds unamused.
you're currently outside of the embassy.
Shall we?
Dun 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 dun
Right.
dun.
So to configure to permanent invisibility projection.
Yes.
Alright, you are now invisible, and you are able to bring Kaya into your invisibility.
This is gonna be so terrible.
Da-da-da.
So, as you walk into the building, both of you roll stealth.
Okay. Womp, 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 womp.
This is doomed to fail.
Evets, would you like to make that?
Benny.
Oh, Jeeves. Jeeves.
Alright, that was the exact roll you needed, so. Because one of them exploded into a 7, so. Alright, so. You go in. And
Alright.
you are very
I'm
quiet
just
about it.
following Kaya. She knows where to go, I don't.
Yep. So,
I want to see if I can spot Caligo.
right, when you get in there, you see the metal detector, the guards there, and the barrier.
Oh, jeez.
Alright.
The only way you can get past it without going through the metal detector is over the barrier.
Oh.
You can test strength
Yes, we-
or agility to get over it, while still remaining stealth. Strength if you just want to lift yourself, or agility if you just want to parkour it. Alright, you're both fine. Evets just
Alright.
easily lifts himself up, and Kaya, you just swiftly jump through it.
Yep.
And eventually, you go in, and you start heading down the hallway.
Yep.
Make another round of stealth tests.
Stealth, you said?
Yes,
Okay.
Kaya's fine. Because of the invisibility, 3 is fine.
Phew.
So you barely manage to sneak by, and Evets, someone is like coming past you in the hallway, and you just barely move far enough to the side to avoid physically colliding with them.
I almost say excuse me, but then I can remember I'm invisible and stay quiet.
And remember, you only have to be within melee once per turn, so if y'all like break away from melee, as long as you're back together by the time you end your turn, you're fine.
Okay.
Alright. So, you go through and test perception.
Perception. Which
I'll
is
test
like
notice.
Notice.
Yes.
No.
That one.
Notice. Woo!
Alright, Kaya. You're looking through, you see a lot of people kind of moving, doing bad. And it's getting close to his meeting, and eventually you see Kaliko, who seems to be moving.
Alright.
So, do you follow Kaliko?
Jeez.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna test Kaliko's notice.
Oh, this is so bad.
Alright, so y'all are walking along, and eventually you see Kaliko stops, looks back, sighs, turns around, and continues walking.
Damn.
We're fine. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he knows it's both of us or if he just thinks it's you.
He
I
didn't-
knows it's both of us, considering you rolled a lower stealth than I did.
You're doomed.
I mean, he can't see who it is. He just knows it's somebody. So
It's true.
Alright. Eventually, he goes, and he opens the door, and to his meeting. And instead of closing it immediately, he walks in, stands still, and kind of stretches, giving you plenty of room to get in.
Nice. I'll take that opening.
And after a moment, he lets go of the door as it automatically closes behind him.
Project.
Mm-hmm.
Project Panty Raid is a success so far.
And you just see a conference room that you have just walked into. And Kligo sits down. There's a few other people here. You
Gosh,
notice that
you guys.
one of them is Ashley Solaris, which you met at the Temple of Garuda.
Oh man, my nemesis.
Your nemesis.
My
Did I meet
nemesis.
her?
It's a he.
Him.
Oh, I didn't meet him because I was busy up there getting Garuda.
Yep. So
He's
you
my
have no idea
nemesis.
who this is.
Yeah, it's just some other person I don't know.
Just another person that you don't really know. Nah. Musical.
So-
Somebody that I don't know.
None of the other people here you recognize, but they're all Hume. None of the Elvins of the city are in here. And eventually, a young man walks into the room, all dressed in white. You have no idea who he is, but based on where he's sitting, it seems like he's leading the meeting. You would have expected the Emperor, but this is someone younger than Cleo, someone that kind of looks like he's in his 20s.
Oh my.
And eventually he starts the meeting with mundane stuff, and he starts going around the room as people are updating with their status. They start talking about the situation of their current conquests. When he gets to Ashley, he talks about taking over Ixion's role in Baltus. And Caligo talks about overseeing the projects in the Empire and trying to find a way to replace Dr. Alwyn Gone. And eventually they go around, and then he starts briefing people on individual assignments. For most of them, it's pretty much carry on as you were, as is with Ashley and Baltus. And he looks at Caligo and says, I need you to go to Lestalem. I hear a man named Marshal Toaston is in possession of Bahamut. I will give you more details on the exacts after this. And the meeting continues on as normal.
Alright.
And eventually the meeting is adjourned. And the
Alright.
man leaves.
Well, before he leaves, I'm actually going to take up my katana and try to kill him.
Oh my god.
The man in white.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Alright, let me give him a notice roll.
You're dead. Just
Great
should
job.
should I do an opposed stealth?
Yeah, go ahead and do the opposed stealth.
you are so just gonna die right now.
You do
I'm
not
going
have to
to
draw.
Benny that.
Alright.
I'm going to Benny. Shit. Another Benny. Shit. Okay. I do not have the drop.
You're in a room with a bunch of nobles, including Ashley, who you've failed to defeat one-on-one already.
Oh, yeah.
Make test fighting. I assume wild attack.
Oh, yeah. And I get, just a reminder, I get 2 of them. Switchblade in the second hand. First one is the katana.
One second. Let me look at what his parry is. With the +2, you will hit.
All right, yeah, I didn't get my +2 for some reason. Stupid thing. All right.
Alright, let me check math.
Oh shit, the raise was checked for that. Which was I cannot see it because it goes off screen. Son of a bitch.
It's a 2.
Okay.
So I'm going to subtract 8 from that. So you have 18 assigned. Which is 1 wound assigned.
Okay.
Alright. So you... Actually, wait. Is it 1 wound assigned? Oh, wait. No, it is not.
You shaking?
I'm looking through his materia. 1 second. Alright. His auto materia activates because you did not have the drop, as barrier is activated. Give him +4 armor.
Okay.
And you notice that you strike, and gleam of light stops your attack from hitting him.
All right.
The man kind of turns around, smiles, kind of chuckling a bit. And everyone in the room kind of gets up. Would you like to do your second attack?
Yep. Because I'm an idiot.
I'm concerned, Kai.
So at this point, Joe, since I see
That
this
does not break his
attack,
parry.
Didn't think so.
Alright, Evets, what are you doing? You're still invisible in the corner, by the way.
yeah, but I don't feel safe.
Uh-oh.
I think I really want to just GTFO.
I do not blame you.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, with my attacks, I do shout out that Anna shall have her vengeance.
What?
Yeah, Joe, I want a GTFO.
Yeah, I'm also gonna GTFO after that, knowing that, like,
Test
okay, they know I've been attacked.
Who?
Kaya.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
I'd like to wild strength. As if that works. Hey, it's not bad.
Well, let's see what the opposed is.
I have no fingernails left right now. Just wanted to let you know. Thank you.
Oh wait, that's the wrong die type. 1 second.
I'm fixing not to have a character lift thanks to Joe.
You're invisible. Nobody noticed you. You're okay.
I don't know that.
The man pulls a long sword from his side and strikes with enough force to knock your katana out of your hand.
You have been disarmed.
Is there any penalty for the fact that he can't see me?
Yeah, -2.
Okay, and he still got it. Son of a bitch.
That doesn't affect the damage roll that was opposed to your strength.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
strength versus damage on disarm
Yep.
Alright. I will initiate turn order.
I have to go to
You,
initiative.
you didn't add me to the turn order.
No, I did not.
It means I'm not there and I don't have to worry about anything. Have fun, Evets!
Oh, you like to
Fuck
skip
you.
through it?
Get
Go
your ass
after
back in here.
So the two go at the top.
This is so bad. This is so bad. Why?
Okay, Joe. Important information. What floor are we on? And is there a window?
You are on the first floor. And in this room, no.
Okay. I'm going for the door.
Alright. Test
I shall
stealth because
follow.
you are opening a door.
I mean, invisible person open the door. There's not much stealthing, is there, in that?
To
I
see if
wrong?
they specifically know why the door opened. They're gonna know something's up with the door. Okay, yeah, they're gonna
I
see
don't know,
you.
they're probably all staring at the katana.
I'm not bothering with binning my stealth because my stealth sucks.
You're just pretty much worried about running out.
Yes.
Alright.
I have 2 bennies left. They're used for getting away.
Kaya,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I'm curious, was there any reactions to what I said?
Test notice.
Okay.
You guys are gonna die, and I'm not gonna know about Ashley taking over things, and it's gonna be awful. And I'm gonna cry, and it's just.
Yeah, there was a reaction.
By who? And how?
The guy that you struck at. And it was kind of a curious look.
Oh my.
Alright, yeah, I'm getting the fuck out too.
Okay, important.
I would like to use like a running action, in fact,
Well,
as my action.
Important. Do you have extraction of any type?
I don't know, let me check.
Because not only do you have to get away from the guy in white, but you have to go down the meeting hall, which will get you past Ashley as well.
Fuck it, let's do this.
Alright,
I
there's...
do not have extraction.
Alright, 2 attack of ops.
Okay.
What's your parry
Please
again?
don't die, friends.
Hey. You're not Eldon.
I'm this game's equivalent.
Kaya?
Yes.
I've murdered for you
I asked
people.
for parry.
Oh, my parry is 7.
Okay, this will hit.
And by the way, there was no word from you about the parry that I heard, so.
Okay. Let's see. Longsword die. Strength die. You have 13 damage assigned.
Okay.
So what does that do to you?
That's, I have a toughness of 9, so that's exactly a wound and shaken in a wound. I will soak.
Right. Yeah, because if you're shaken at the end of this, you cannot take the run action. Is that it?
I will...
Do you have bennies left?
I still have 2 more bennies after that. I'll take the wound and shaken.
Didn't you have the rabbit's foot too?
Yeah, that's why he still has.
That's why I have 5 in
Okay.
total.
All right, so you're wounded and
I am
shaken.
down to 2. Yep.
Hit with a raise. What was the spear damage again? Okay, that much. $10.
He hits me for 10.
Yep.
I'm gonna Benny to remove shaken and just get reshaken.
I'll be right back.
So you go and you get to the door. You're not able to take the run action, so you're not able to leave as you're just in front of the door.
Okay.
Ashley will lose his leap materia to jump towards you. As he
Okay.
jumps across the table and attempts to spear you.
Kill that
right.
motherfucker.
And you will deal
Nothing because he's a wuss.
That's low. Well, actually, I do add the jump materials damage, so it might not be the. Actually, it becomes 10 after adding the jump
He's a wuss. I told you.
So it was a 10 to hit?
damage.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, wait, I didn't add the raise. Hold on.
Back.
Wait, raise?
12 damage.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, 11 to hit you. That's
Wait.
that's a raise, right?
That's not a raise. Because I'm invisible, so it's a -2.
Okay, then it's 10.
Still same result because my toughness is 9.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm at 2 wounds.
And you hear a lot of shouting, and you see Kaligo there, and they're all shouting. Kaligo is going to go up and strike. And Kaya, you notice that he kind of test perception.
Notice?
Yes,
no.
that one.
Notice.
Joe, I think we need to like Joss. We need to like make perception and notice skills for each game, just for Joe.
Yeah, right?
All right. Actually, he's gonna miss. He took a penalty to do sublethal, so.
Hmm.
Evets, I assume you're running.
Am I out? Am I out the door?
Test stealth. And you can't
Okay,
take
like
the
where
run
am I
action.
right now? And where?
You are in the hallway. Just test stealth, and
Okay.
if you get that, you'll at least be into the lobby.
Oh, never mind.
Yep, you're fine.
Okay.
Testing spirit to
Oh,
see
wait a
if I'm
second. I was supposed to deal initiative. Hold on.
Oh, god damn it.
Alright, Kaya.
Alright.
I went like one too much and looped around to Evets. So once it gets to your turn, then that stealth roll would have been where you did.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to put the turn order on the stream.
Pretty sure I'm unshaken.
Let me check the math on that. Yeah, it checks out.
So- I have a question.
Yes.
When does Kaya's visibility run out now that we're not together?
On your
At
turn.
the end of both of our turns?
So
No,
this
at
turn.
the end of his turn specifically.
Oh, at the end of my turn?
So at the end of his turn. So not now.
So
Oh.
my turn. This.
So
this
if we both are able to keep up with each other,
we'll stay
As
invisible.
an action each turn, he can. If you're in with melee, he can renew it.
okay.
But because you're not within melee of him, he can't renew it.
Well, I'm gonna continue going. I guess I'll stealth it.
Well, you can't stealth while someone's attacking you on melee right now.
I mean, I'm already invisible, technically. So
Go ahead,
that-
but there's going to be a huge penalty.
Okay. Ugh.
Not enough.
Didn't think so. Alright,
So-
guess I won't be able to catch up with him.
Alright, so you move.
Yep.
Right. That will miss because of invisibility,
Okay.
as a spear nearly misses you.
Alright. And from this point, can I make a dash action then?
Yeah, you
'Cause all I did was move.
Yep, roll d6.
Alright.
Actually, the dash action does break stealth. Or invisibilities.
Does it?
Taking an
Shit.
action to in order to stealth effectively, you can't run.
Yeah.
So if you take the dash, there is no longer a stealth opposed to see you from anyone. You'll still be invisible and have a -2 to be hit. It's just I don't have to roll notice for people to see you.
Yeah, because they hear me loud and clear from my running. Yeah, screw that. I'll run.
Alright, roll d6.
Ugh. I should have just left it where it was.
Alright, eventually you see the man in white pop out. And, let's see, smarts, -2 because of invisibility. He will miss you as a large torrent of lightning pops out as he casts Thundaga. Evets, it's your turn. Just over the barrier.
I mean, does it really? I don't think it really matters at this point.
Yep.
I mean,
Get
if
yourself
you go
out.
through the metal detector, it's going to go off, and people are going to look around
Yeah.
going, what's going on? But it's up to you.
Yeah. I mean, I can still roll. I can easily, probably, more than likely, easily pass that. As
It's
I say,
up
as
to
I
you.
want to roll a
Strength
crit
test or
fail.
go through the metal detector. Alright,
Benny?
it's a critical fail.
Nope.
Yeah, so I told you, like, watch, I critical fail.
Yep, so you try to pull yourself over the barrier, and your hands kind of slip and you fall over.
Okay.
Caligo runs out, and Ash goes out, and Ash will do a leap. Uh, 12 to your parry?
That is a hit. No raise.
You will take 18 damage.
18?
Yes.
Shit! I'm gonna try and soak that motherfucker. 'Cause that's 2 wounds and... Okay, soaked it. I'm good. I'm good.
So he narrowly misses you with the spear. As you see the ground beneath it, like the spear actually hits the tiles on the ground and like hits it. You're pretty sure that would have really hurt if it hit.
No kidding.
Let's see, 8 minus 2, 6, so you will hit.
Oh god.
Oh gosh.
I don't have enough d6s, so I have to roll some of these multiple times.
Jeez.
Alright, 1-1.
Thank god.
So,
Come on, all ones.
5-6. And because the 6 explodes, I reroll that. 5-3. Alright.
No!
21 damage.
21?
Yes. As he casts.
Okay,
another
so that
Thundaga.
would be... Okay. That would be 2 wounds. Oh wait, no. That's 3 wounds. Fuck.
Say for in caps.
Yeah, that's the question.
Actually, what setting is your auto injector on, and what's in it?
Oh! I forgot about my auto-injector!
What setting is it on?
Let me see what's in it first, and because if it's a high potion, it would have been 2 wounds. If it's a potion, it would have been 1 wound. With a potion, so yeah, I'm at 1 wound.
You have 3 wounds assigned while you're at 1 wound.
Wait, why 3? Oh wait, yeah, okay.
Assigned.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh shit! That means I wouldn't have had to spend a thing for that Benny early, or to remove that shaken earlier. God damn it!
Well, it's a mandatory thing, so 1 second. So you made a 3 on spirit and had to use a Benny?
What? No.
Okay.
I removed my shaken because I was going to get shaken again, so I wouldn't take another wound.
Alright.
And if the potion would have gotten, yeah.
Well, I mean, it
Fuck
doesn't
it.
remove shaken effects from potions.
Oh, potions don't? Okay, then that's
No.
fine. Shit.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm either going to get captured
Oh,
or I'm
God.
going to get killed. Something tells me they're going to want me alive.
Oh,
So, even if they do kill me, I get the feeling they're going to give me a phoenix down. So, fuck it, I'm going to try and soak.
You have so much faith in that.
I know, right?
Wow. Alright, you're at 2 wounds.
I'm at 2 wounds.
And shaken.
Huh?
The spirit.
Oh my god.
As you kind of smell a little crispy right now.
Yes! I'm unshaken!
Wait, why are you adding a +2?
I have combat reflexes.
Ah, alright.
Yes! For this exact shit!
So, what do you do?
Well, I'm no longer within melee of Evets,
Yeah,
so
you're
I've been revealed.
visible. You've been...
I am going to take my Diabolos materia out.
Okay.
Alright.
Spare none but Caligo.
And Evets?
Well, obviously, you're not one of the enemies.
Test persuasion.
Spare none but Evets and Caligo, okay?
Technicalities kill people.
Uh-huh.
Test what?
Persuasion.
Okay. Fuck!
He does not come out.
No.
Evets, it's your turn.
Oh, no, I'm running.
Okay, you run.
I'm
Evets.
continuing to run.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go over the barrier again.
Alright. Test strength. Yep, you easily get over it. And you make it
Okay.
out of the embassy.
Alright.
And if you're doing nothing else, you're pretty much out of the turn order and safe.
I wanna, like, wait across the street, I guess.
Alright. Alright. Holy crap.
Oh, fuck. Either he rolled really bad or he rolled really good.
25 to hit? As my
That's
wild dice
clearly a
bleeds.
miss.
Oh, go. 6, reroll. 6, reroll. 6.
No. My parry is 100. No, he misses.
Oh, don't worry. The damage isn't that high. It's 9.
9 breaks even!
And by the way,
shit,
there was
I
a
got
flat
lucky.
+5 to that from wild attack and jump, so.
Oh my god, I got
So
lucky!
Oh wait, I didn't have the raise. 1 second.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
It not enough to give you a wound, but you're shaken.
Okay.
And then Kaliko moves up to you, and your parry is what? Again?
7.
He would hit if he didn't take the -1 non-lethal, so he misses.
I look Caligo in the eyes when he misses.
He misses you again.
Say thank you. Because I know he's better than this. I really do.
Well, I mean, sometimes dice don't agree.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I'm feeling that right now.
Kaya, what are you doing?
I'm GTFOing. Oh wait, I gotta see if I unshake.
Oh, yeah, see if you unshake.
I'm
Ah, you're
good.
So you're gonna run and provoke for mash?
Yeah. I'll risk it.
Alright. So the 2 hit is 6. So you go, and are you testing running die or doing something else?
I will test my fucking running die.
Alright, roll a d6.
Yes, sir. Don't have to tell me twice.
Roll d6.
Shut up.
Roll a d6.
Yes. Yes.
Test vigor.
Figure.
You'll see why in a second.
Whew.
Alright, this... You notice there's some strange sensation coming over you. And... almost like it's swelling up for some reason.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-huh.
And eventually, as you're running, you notice the clear materia that holds Diabolos floats out on its own. You're wondering why, and it forces its way in your mouth.
Ew!
What?
Hope you
Ew.
washed it.
Okay.
And it forces its way into your throat. You do not choke on it because of the vigor roll.
Fucking son of a bitch.
Huh!
It's in your esophagus right now, as you are running. Kind of hard to run with
Ew!
that, but...
Hey, that die says otherwise.
does make it easy to run.
Oh, I'm getting nauseous. It's nasty.
8 to hit.
What is he mad for me not trying to persuade him again? 8 to hit?
Yes.
He just barely hits.
Oh, grody.
Ooh, grody!
Yeah, no, I'm being serious, but okay.
I know you were
14
being serious.
14 damage.
14 damage. That's a shaken in a wound.
So that puts you to 3 wounds.
Yep. And this is where I get fried.
Yep. By the way, Evets, you see Kaya at the lobby just right where the metal detector is.
Okay.
And you see all the people pursuing her, so...
I
Nope.
would not blame. If I survive this, I would not blame you for running. You have my
So if you don't,
you have my out of character. You get a freebie for running.
this is all on you, sir.
No, I know. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm giving you a get out of jail free card of running.
Hun.
You have 24 damage to sign as another Thundaga strikes you.
I'm out.
Oh
Test.
Do I apply all those wounds?
Well, you're at 3 wounds, test vigor.
So how's this work again? It's been a while.
I'll go through the steps.
Ooh, that's death.
Yeah, that's death.
Like, okay.
no! Like dead? Like make a new character dead?
Yep. Assuming they don't Phoenix down me.
Rip.
Alright,
Which
so,
something tells me.
Evets,
Yeah.
you're seeing this happen, and you're like, okay, there's Kaya. And you see this giant barrage of lightning strike as you see part of her skin start to disintegrate as she falls down.
Ow. That looks painful.
As what starts to disintegrate?
Your skin.
Your skin!
Sweet.
What?
I'm glad it's her and not me.
So
Wow,
what do
no
you do,
sympathy.
Evets?
There's nothing I can do. I'm leaving.
Alright, so you're like, nope, and start leaving?
Yes.
Alright. Where do you go?
Where's everybody else at? Or do I not know?
I mean, you know there's a hotel, and only you and Kaya
Yeah.
knew that this mission was going on.
Yeah.
So,
Do
you find your way to the hotel.
do the rest of us want to like retroactively roleplay while this was going on, or?
Okay, what were y'all doing that afternoon? The 3 people who were not involved in this
At 8 p.m.
at 8 p.m.
Sidu was finding a bottle of liquor and getting wasted.
There was fried shrimp and fried catfish, though
What?
I don't know how I feel about
Where's my
catfish,
fried shrimp?
But there was tuna and baked tuna and sauteed tuna and,
What's-
and
What's salmon?
Oh wait,
Why
did you just
damn
walk
now?
in there and say this, Evets?
No.
I was like, okay. Yeah, I assume you're just gonna run us and get to there as soon as possible, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you guys are around talking, probably planning your trip. You're like, oh, we're probably gonna leave tomorrow. We have nothing else to do here.
Sidu's drunk.
Sidu's drinking, and all of a sudden, Evets bursts through the door.
I'm still invisible.
Yeah, because it's permanent.
Nothing pops
So-
through the door.
You listen as there's a loud thud as the door slams open and no one is to be seen.
What the? What's it? What?
You can all tell if you
Good
want.
stuff.
Sidu has penalties from being drunk.
This is good shit.
Don't forget they're -2.
Yeah, I know. So that's not enough. They have to get a basic 4 just to even have a chance to see you.
Okay.
Okay, then
Hey.
assuming you're not trying to stealth, Zest sees you.
No.
Miri'ri does not see you, so Zest is the only one that actually sees your form.
Yeah. Is this turned
Not-
on by
Doesn't
seeing
specifically
a
know
part
who you
dragon?
are.
Now, would Zest fire lightning, fire, or ice in that general direction?
What?
Evets, do you
Why
say
the hand's
something?
Glittery.
Better say
We gotta
quick.
get out of here.
Okay, you hear
Guys.
this is definitely Evets' voice saying, "Guys, we gotta get out of here."
It's just a
What?
ghost.
I'm deactivating my invisibility.
Alright, you take the points out and you become visible again.
Okay.
Evets! Welcome to the party.
You missed the main party. Kaya's dead. Let's get out of here.
Wait,
What?
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 Kaya's dead.
Out of character, Kai was the one that held the party guild funds, remember?
Yep.
I like that that's what he asked.
No,
I'm
that's
sitting
out of
here with a
character.
shit-eating
That's the
grin
important
on my face, by the
Out
way.
of character.
Yeah. I've been thinking about that, and I've just been sitting here the whole time with a shit-eating grin on my face for that fact alone.
This is why
I
I'm
hate
glad
you.
Evets didn't store money.
As you're like, no, my money.
That's why I was like, no, I want to keep my own money.
Then
What do you mean Kai is dead, Evets?
I mean, she's DEA dead. Dead.
DA dead.
DADD dead.
Yeah.
It needs to be a
we'll
t-shirt.
we'll
DA.
talk we'll talk while we're moving, and Zest will
I-
move to get Sidu up off the chair and start getting her moving as he
Mary, bring your fish. Let's go.
grabs stuff from the room.
Like towels and shampoos.
I'm grabbing the.
Shush you,
little
you're
chocolate
dead.
pillow.
Alright, so do you all just quickly try to check out the hotel and leave?
I am, whether they're coming or not.
Yeah.
I gotta get Barry.
Yes, we'll get Barry.
Also out of character. Now the Empire has a dark god materia.
Do they?
Do
Well,
that?
actually,
Yeah,
the
do
anime
they?
at least.
What?
What? Wait, why would
The
they have anima?
They don't have
Diablo?
anima. I have anima.
Oh, yeah, you have it. Okay, then never mind, they don't.
No, Diabolus.
Diabolus.
Well, it's currently in
his
Kaya's
stomach.
dead body. So,
Whether they know it's there or not is a question.
They're going to strip search, sure.
Well, it doesn't
Well,
work
strip
because it's in her
sources
throat.
isn't an autopsy.
Okay.
I'm sort of kind of in shock right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep, so y'all hurry up.
You gotta keep
Y'all
moving.
grab all your stuff, grab Barry,
Uh,
and then you find yourselves at a train station.
we're just gonna leave.
She's dead. There was no saving her.
How do you know for sure?
I saw her die.
Well, I mean, we have Phoenix Downs, but I assume that if something killed her, that was
It's just
not a good situation to be in.
Was not a good situation to be in.
What was she trying to do as we wait for the train?
I explained my
Dude.
mission to you, by the way.
Yeah. What was that guy's name in white? Or did we not get his name?
You did not get a
You did
name.
not get his name.
Okay. That's good.
I didn't
Perfect.
expect to introduce him in this
So we're so-
episode, so I haven't commissioned him, but
Get on it, Jill!
She stupidly tried to kill somebody in the midst of every bad guy we've ever met, basically.
so you explained that Caligo, Ash, and another Imperial that you have no idea the identity of was there, and that she tried to assassinate.
Yes. Yes. And there are more people too, right? Or was it just those three?
Oh,
That's
there
all
were
I know.
people,
Those
just
three
people you didn't
were-
know.
Yeah, there's more people. I was like,
Set
yeah.
attacks, but there were more people in the room.
Yeah.
Only Caligo, Ash, and the guy in white were the only combative people in the room.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else was just normal diplomats.
I was just too worried about saving my own ass.
I take no pleasure from hearing that Kai is dead, but on the bright side, she didn't drag the rest of us into it and get us all killed.
Oh. She just dragged me into it, so it's okay then? Is this what you're saying, Zest?
You're alive now, and I would have hoped that your judgment would have been better than to.
I'm sorry that, I didn't know she was going to kill somebody and that it was a spur of the moment thing
And none of you know
that she decided on.
none of you know where Elric is, and at this point you really don't have the time to look around for him.
He's probably looking for some more playing cards.
Well, fortunately for him, he hasn't been with the party as long, so he's probably not on the Empire's most wanted yet.
He was not there on the public television during the wedding, so...
So,
He wasn't?
he'll be fine.
No, he was
Ish.
there at the session after.
No, he
Yeah.
was there for that session because that was the session where I gave him the playing cards.
That was at the plant for the robots.
No.
No, he was
Oh,
at the wedding.
Oh yeah,
He was at the
Yeah,
wedding.
Okay. Then yeah, they
Yeah.
would have recognized him then.
He's probably on their most wanted list just for what he did at the factory, though. So,
Oh.
Where did you guys
Wanted
go?
for being a bad employee.
Evets?
We went to the emissary.
What in the God's name possessed you to go to the emissary?
Kaya wanted
Embassy?
to.
Embassy, whatever, shut up. I am seriously upset right now.
Kaya wanted to go get some information and listen in on Clego's meeting.
And then she got impulsive.
Yes.
Okay.
So, out of character, who has money?
Jim, shut up.
I do.
You don't count. You're not a character. Who has money?
I've got a little bit.
I have some.
Out of character, I'm just asking.
Out of character, I've got 2,300.
Oh, okay.
I got 1,500.
All right. So we're all good then. I don't know about Miri, but yeah. Okay.
I don't know, Mary. It sounded like Miri just spent all of her money on like a really fancy fish dinner.
I have like almost 4,000.
No, Zest did that.
Oh, okay.
So okay. I was wondering, like, do I need to start like helping the team out with paying for stuff since everybody had used Kaya for the party fund?
Kaya just kind of kept a percentage of stuff and then gave us the rest. So I've just been kind of hoarding my money.
All right.
And okay, and we're leaving.
It's been longer than a few minutes, so I do not see the Phoenix down bringing her back.
Well, you're not gonna see it bring her back. Haha.
Wait, do Phoenix Downs have a time limit?
Yes.
Oh,
You
okay.
have to revive them within a time limit. It's 5 minutes.
Okay.
And it's been how long?
Well, I didn't stay for 5 minutes to watch because
Okay, so, but you know for sure she's dead. Like, 110%?
I saw her skin disintegrate.
Zest sort of just rubs the bridge of his nose.
Sidu just collapses.
Yep, and the train arrives. The doors open. You make your way to the stable cart to put Barry inside of.
With some help getting up.
Yep. And then with Barry safely in the stable train, you go to the passenger side and get in this area. This train has the rooms, and the four of you managed to get one of them. So you find yourself in a private room inside of here and close the door behind.
Mm-hmm.
And after about 20 minutes, the train departs.
As the train departs, do I notice like any guards outside searching, looking?
Test perception.
That's all I got.
They seem business as usual.
Okay.
Yeah, Zest, you're pretty sure they're on rather low alert considering what just happened.
Hmm.
You would expect if someone tried to assassinate someone of the Empire that there would be a complete lockdown, but everything just seems normal. And eventually the train starts moving again.
Zest just sort of rests his chin on his fist as he looks out the window. He reaches his hands out towards Sidu.
Out
He
as
just
in what?
collapses.
No.
What?
All right,
What do you
he'll
do?
reach out and pat her hand.
And say it's okay, sweetums.
No,
She gives him a super weak, watery smile.
Alright,
Um,
Kaya,
Yo.
I knew it.
you wake up.
Called it.
I knew it too.
You are
Yeah.
completely bound.
Yep.
You piece of shit.
And when you wake up, you see Ashley and the man in white in front of you.
All right.
Your hands and feet are bound, and you are attached to a table that is kind of at a 45-degree slant.
Oh, man.
Okay.
This is so bad.
The man in white starts approaching you. Hello, Kaya.
She tilts her head. Says nothing.
Well, you can't say anything.
Well, you can, but...
Yeah.
So, what brings you here?
Thought it was pretty obvious.
So, you know then. He gets up next to you, kind of looks to you directly, kind of close. He's like, you look a lot like your mother.
So I've been told.
But of course, your better half comes from me.
Better half?
Oh, so you didn't know.
Oh,
Well, I guess
I wouldn't say better. I'm sure half, yes, but not better.
I guess formal introductions are necessary since we've never technically met. My name is Solaris Valfor.
Yeah. Nice to finally meet you, Dad.
This is what I get for running an empire for over 1,000 years. People like you coming to dethrone me.
I don't care about the throne. I care about what you did to me and my mother.
Yes, and that's exactly why Caligo isn't present for this.
What do you mean?
No reason to tell you.
She stares at him very confused.
Well, I have no question to ask for you, so the more question is, what should I do with you? You've been causing me a lot of problems.
You cause these problems yourself.
I'm sorry, I just wanted a unified world. Sure, I have to kill a lot of people to achieve it. But once it's over, there'll be no more wars.
There'll always be war. There'll be always be uprisings.
And they will be foolish people who will be killed swiftly.
So what now?
Now, tell me, what is the status of the doctor? I know you sent him with the marshal to Lestalem.
It's all I have. It's all I know.
An Ixion?
Dead for all I care.
For all you care, so I guess he was alive. And I doubt the marshal would have killed him. Well, he probably thinks he could use him as a valuable hostage, but I don't care.
You wouldn't.
If you've been alive as long as me and seen as many generations of children die as I have, I got used to it, unfortunately. Well, Ashley, you can do whatever you want to him. The Emperor gets up and starts to leave.
Her?
Her, yes.
Yeah.
And we're going to end the session there. So, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.
I am here with a shit-eating grin on my face.
Shut up. I hate you. Go to your corner. You're in a timeout.
Yep, so,
Bye, guys. Thanks
Yep,
for
bye.
watching.
Thank
See
you
you
for watching.
See you Thursday
bye.
and Sunday.